And for the inspection, for example, if I'm a seller, right, I have ordered one item, one full container of item, and it's delivered, everything fine. I want to order maybe another container, right, for the same item. So should I go for inspection or should I just take the risk? What's your opinion on that?
We highly recommend to order inspection, not just because this is our business, but because this saves many Amazon sellers from negative reviews. And it is very important to choose the right timing for the inspection. It's advisable to conduct inspection before paying the balance to the supplier, because before we paid 70% of the order, we still have like influence on the supplier. We still can ask him to change something in the order. When you receive the goods, wherever you are, is it Europe or the US or Australia, you already, if something is wrong, you cannot send it back, because sometimes the shipping costs are much higher, and then you have to deal with all these customs formalities to send the goods back for maintenance or for repair. So of course we do recommend never to underestimate the importance of inspections. It's like $250-300. It's nothing comparing to the price of containers. But even if it decreases the number of negative reviews on the platform by 1-2%, it's already an investment, not a cost.
So, and on the inspection side, how does it look like if it's say like I have 10,000 units in that container? So do you sample it? If you sample it, how much samples do you take from that shipment? How does it work?
Yes, there are different formats of the inspection. The regular format is when we do the random check. So let's say you have one container, you have 100 carton boxes. We try to open as many carton boxes as possible and take several items from each carton. And the technique we use is we take items from different parts of the cartons. So one from the bottom, one from the top, one from the middle. And then the items that we take, we mark them so that we know from which carton this item is coming. So if we find a defect, we check the whole carton to make sure that the carton is okay. So this allows us to, within one day, within 4 hours, or within 8 hours, to not check every item, of course, which is technically impossible if there's only one inspector, but to estimate the reject rate. And then if we have the reject rate, we can figure out if that's appropriate for this or that marketplace or not, if we can accept the batch of goods, or if we need to talk to the supplier about eliminating the defects. And the format that we usually use, we started in 2016. Messengers were already quite popular. So before that, we analyzed the competitors, how they inspect, all the Chinese inspection companies. Most of them came to the factory, and then 2 or 3 days later, they send the report. We did something, at that time it was new, now it's quite regular. So we came to the factory with a phone and we showed everything to the customer in the messenger. So here are your 500 pieces, dear customer. Look, here is the photograph. Look, I'm opening the boxes and taking out 200 items. And we kind of update visually the customer about the flow of inspection. So we kind of trying to help him get into this warehouse, into this factory himself, and take part in it. So it's kind of more proactive. And now we're experimenting with new equipment. We try to play with different formats of the inspection. For example, we can use special glasses like this I'm wearing now with a camera. I'm not filming now because otherwise there would be a light here. But we can use such equipment during the inspection, so we technically can become an avatar of a customer on a Chinese factory or on a Chinese exhibition, and make the customer see what we can see with our own eyes and talk to us here with the speakers. So become his avatar and represents his interest, become his hands on the other side of the planet, literally.